As you can tell by the title of the video, I am saying that Google sucks now. And this is because they continue to make garbage. And it's true, there are some things that they have made that are not garbage, like YouTube and Google Search, but other than that, they're pretty much garbage now. They failed to make operating systems that are better than Windows 3.0. Like, really, Chrome OS, why don't you just use freaking TinyCore Linux? It's only like 150 megs, and you can install Chrome on it, you can install Firefox on it, you can install stuff from the Linux App Store. And it's smaller than Chrome OS, which is like, what, 1 gigabyte, 2 gigabytes? TinyCore Linux is less than 150 megabytes. So, it does more, and it's way smaller. Like, why are people able to be scammed into buying Chrome OS? And then you have Android, which is just for all your malware to go on while the camera records everything it sees and sends it to Google, as well as the microphone, which is probably always on, recording all your conversations. So you cannot have any privacy anymore, since your phone's just going to be spying on you. You might as well just go hire a spy to come and watch everything you do. Meanwhile, you have Google Search, which is okay still, although it's starting to, there's been no real making Google Search better, and Chrome is absolute garbage, because 3 browsers, not 1 or 2, but 3, and that's at least 3, there's probably more, like I think Puffin's better too now, so that's 3 browsers at least that are faster than Chrome. Why the frick would you use Chrome when there's 3 browsers that are faster? Like, Chrome's garbage. So, for whatever reason, though, Google still manages to make money, mainly using stuff that they came up with in, like, 2001. That'd be like Microsoft still trying to sell Windows XP. Wouldn't go over too well. Well, maybe it would. But that's pretty much what Google's doing, because the stuff is getting obsolete, basically, and they're doing nothing about it. Meanwhile, they decide they're going to filter ads that aren't freaking theirs, just to enforce their freaking monopoly. Well, they launched the new Assault on Web Standards, which is basically just a repeat of Internet Explorer 6. So, yeah, they're pretty much garbage now. I'm not sure if there's much they do that is even good now. They still have YouTube, which is half decent, although they're probably going to ruin that at some point, which they're already doing their best to do. And they cannot make anything better than Apple. All they can freaking do is just copy Apple's product designs, and, hey, this is new, this is better, Apple's copying us. You're the guys who are freaking copying Apple. You're going to say that Apple, if you're going to accuse Apple of having stuff that's identical to yours, then quit copying them. And yeah, then it might not look identical, although if you're going to copy everything Apple does, well, there you go. There's a surefire way to make money. Meanwhile, you get all your freaking malware that spies on you, but Android already spies on you. And you can't even freaking format and reinstall or anything else, which is fricked. And you say that iOS is closed up. It's not like you can uninstall Android easily and install Windows 10 or iOS or something. It's not like you could even do that for a minute. So yeah, and now you're still accusing Apple of being closed down. But at least with Apple, you don't freaking get viruses and crap. But no, Android somehow, despite all this lockdowns procedures, Android still manages to get freaking virus after virus after virus after virus. Like, really. It's just, like 99% I think of mobile viruses are written for Android. That's a ridiculous number. Meanwhile, if you get an Android phone, it's probably going to stay freaking out of date forever. Meaning it's never going to be the latest version of Android. Meaning, yeah, there you go, let's get more viruses. It's also so freaking locked down as to installing a new operating system. You can't just go and install the latest version of Android even. Like, what the frick? Meanwhile, once you can't get an update, then you get this malware that you freaking can't remove. So you get to go buy another phone. Yippee! Let's accelerate built-in obsolescence to the next level. And from what I can tell, all this stuff that you're going to blame Apple for, this is all stuff that Google's doing, and a lot of the time they're doing it worse. Like, yeah, Apple slows phones down a bit. Well, at least they're not making them freaking unusable after a couple of freaking years. Because, yeah, there's how we'll go make you buy more stuff from us. We're just going to make it so it gets an uncontrollable amount of viruses, and you can't reinstall the system. And they're repeating Internet Explorer, basically. So we're just going to redo Internet Explorer. So what we claim to be against, but no, we're actually not. Because we're just trying to get your money. That's all that Google really cares about, obviously. And they're just becoming complete garbage. And then you get stuff where you say Google sucks. No, we're going to filter certain things out. We're going to filter stuff about how Android's constantly getting hacked. We're going to freaking filter it on our freaking searches. Because, yeah, there's the bet. We can now control all your data because we're not going to let you see it. There you go. That's how we keep our business intact. We'll just censor anything you don't want you seeing. We'll just get rid of it. And we're going to freaking remove features from our image search. Now, Yahoo and Bing are better image search tools by now. Like, really. You need to make stuff better, Google, than this. You really need to try harder. Meanwhile, you're just hanging on by AdWords, but that can't last for freaking ever. And if you don't do something quick, you're not going to be intact that much longer. Like, basically everything that Google has is getting to become absolute garbage. Google Docs, you can't even add a video that you don't want on the internet. You have to put it on YouTube. And I'm not saying YouTube's bad or anything, but let's say I want to put a video in my documents that I don't want to have on the internet. I want it offline because I don't want everyone seeing that video. But I can't do that. It actually has to be uploaded to YouTube for me to do that. Like, why? There's so many other free programs that I could put an offline video into a document. But no, we're not gonna let you do that. Because we want to be able to see everything you do. And you can't possibly add stuff in that's not ours. And we filter everything out. And we're just going to block ads that are not Google ads, just to make sure that we keep that monopoly for as long as we can. Because there's no way Google's going to survive if they manage to lose Google ads. They're going to be bankrupt probably within the next day. So they're still going to, though, keep making this garbage, and they're still going to keep selling it, and people are still tricked into buying it somehow, when it is freaking less functional than Windows 3.0. Like, really. And the designs of Android, the only time that it's actually half decent, it's just freaking copied from iOS. Why not use iOS instead? If you're gonna make it like iOS, why not just use iOS? And yeah, you can get like an iPhone 4 or something, which is probably still more secure than Android Oreo. And you can get that real freaking cheap. Which, some people still just say, Google's the best, even though they make all of this stuff that is garbage. And Gmail, you can't disable the password reset. It's almost impossible to add a fairly good two-factor authentication. And they want to send codes to your landlines. They want to send text messages. And if you happen to forget your password, even though you can't disable reset, it doesn't let you use it anyway. Hackers can use it on you, but you can't use it to get your account back that you've forgotten the password to. Because it wants all this stuff that you might not know. When did you create the account? Geez, I think a hacker has an easier time getting a hold of this info than you do. So, this is just making it easier for hackers and harder for you. And that's all it's really doing. So really, why do you continue with this? Because you want to make money and that's it. You get these spam filters that they let certain spam through anyway. You get an ad section because yeah, we're going to let people send ads to your mail. We're just going to put them right in there with your inbox. And I'm not saying that Gmail is really, really bad, although it's getting bad. And it's starting to become garbage. And that's what happened. That's what's happening. Google's still okay, but they're starting to become garbage now. And that's basically the way it is. And they're still freaking getting bigger and bigger. Even with all of this that they're pulling off. Somehow they can survive that. Then you have M-Spy and stuff, but that might as well already be installed, since Google spies on you like that anyway. And yeah, they probably record everything you do. So really. And no, this is not paranoia, because there's already been TVs and things that they've proven that are freaking recording you. Which is probably what Google is doing, and they're probably also using your camera and your location and everything else. Google Maps, of course, is starting to fall behind from stuff like Apple Maps, since it hasn't gotten any better. Okay, Google, hasn't gotten any better. So, Google, I think, is starting to slowly become obsolete in a lot of ways. And yeah, they need to start making their stuff better. Or they're just becoming absolute garbage. Which is what most of Google is now. And don't go and freaking say that this video is inappropriate or anything else because you like Google. Because yeah, YouTube is okay. There's something that's not garbage that Google has. Although a lot of this stuff is just garbage. Google Drive. Yeah, you uploaded stuff from mobile, but from desktop, it's almost impossible to find and get rid of. There's logic. That's logical. With Digo, you can get 100 gigs of storage. But with Google, you only get 20 gigs or so. I think it's actually less. Yeah, we want to shut down your Gmail account, we'll just send you a 20 gig file, and it's shut down. And if that doesn't work, we'll just send you the letter A a couple million times. And that's sure to shut it down. But no, we'll just force you to pay $20, $30 to get more storage, so we're basically going to ransom your account from you. There's a good way to make money. Yeah, that's sure a good practice. That just works every time. So really. But people are still buying it. They're still tricked into buying it somehow. And it seems like that's the way it stayed. That it's just getting no better. No, we're going to get rid of the YouTube video editor. Yeah, we want to make your life harder. We're going to get rid of all your other stuff. We want to just make stuff harder for you. We're just making it easier for hackers to sign their way into your Google account. It's harder for you to get into it. That's what we call good stuff. That's how we get people to give us their money. Because that's all we're really doing. And it's becoming more and more apparent about it. That's all Google does. It just tricks you into giving them your money. And if it's Gmail or something, their support doesn't freaking care. They're running on freaking AI. If it's something like YouTube or AdWords or something that they're actually going to lose money off of for not giving you support, yeah, they're sure keen to give you support over that. But no, with your Gmail account and stuff, we don't freaking care. We don't care about you. You can get locked out, and who cares? You can just go open another one. Because that's all Google cares about you. And in a lot of ways, Apple is way ahead. And yeah, sometimes Samsung or someone puts technologies on stuff that is slightly ahead of Apple. So, well, Google's the one who's keeping them behind. Like, why isn't Samsung ditched Android? They really should hurry up and do that. Which, I'd like to see if these phone companies would just ditch Android and use their own systems. Because then, at least, you wouldn't have it all going to one company. At least it would be a bit spread out and someone wouldn't have everyone's data. Meanwhile, you have Facebook spying on people, but apparently it's been overlooked how much Google spies on you. Like Chrome, every single website you visit is recorded. You might as well just have a screen recorder going to a bunch of advertising companies. And that's all you really need. And maybe even if you have VPN, Google probably records it anyway. Probably screen record everything. Gives you free remote access. You could get keyloggers on and stuff, by the way. There's somehow this misconception that Chrome OS and stuff doesn't get malware. There's a ton of malware. If you do stuff right with Chrome OS, you can run sudo arm or /, which will delete everything connected to the computer. And I mean everything. Meaning that you can run sudo arm or /. And you don't even need no preserve root. It doesn't have safe arm. It doesn't have any level of protection against something like that. So you can just go and delete everything easily. One wrong command. And that's all it takes to delete everything from Chrome OS. And not even that, but with Chromebooks, you can just go format the drive by pressing a couple keys and wipe everything off it. With Windows, at least, it takes a fair bit of effort, and if the drive's encrypted, they can't do that. But with Chrome OS, you can encrypt it or whatever. They can still wipe all your data off. Like, really. What a freaking joke is that? What a joke. You couldn't really even do that in 1.0 or something. Like, really. Come on, this is pathetic. You are getting stuff that is becoming worse than stuff like Windows 3.0 is in a lot of the ways better than Google products. So, somehow though, they're still just making more and more money. Like, how are they pulling this one off? Like, how? Meanwhile, they can afford to remove features from the search engine, which is already getting fairly bad. But so far, no one's been able to make something better. Not quite yet, that is. Probably that's going to happen too when the time comes. Although, if you take a look at Google Search, they haven't changed it since 1998. So yeah, welcome to 1998, everyone. Since we have not changed the search up the way it looks at all, really, since 1998. Like, that is outrageous. If you look at Windows 98, it is completely overhauled. If you look like at Mac OS 9, it is completely overhauled. If you look at the Newton Message Pad, the new iPads, they're completely overhauled from that. But no, Google is still the same. So, they've just decided they're not going to adapt to anything. They're just going to make money, and they're not even going to do anything other than run their company on artificial intelligence. Is all they're really doing. And, anyway, thank you for watching this video. And I'm not saying that YouTube sucks in here, which I don't think YouTube sucks. And anyway, thank you for watching this video. And if you please like this video if you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Bye.